From the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Our starter in this one, Edward Cabrera. What's the word on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, just about ready for base. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now, good night at the yard.
Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Wrigley Field. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Walker Buehler. Chris, how about a scouting report? In half up to hit. Looks like he wants the signs again.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that one ripped to left. Alvarez takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Pete Crow Armstrong at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Late swing, foul to the left. Ball to strike. Swings through that. And before the pitch, he steps off. Hard hit, right side. France takes it himself. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. That one outside.
Out.
And 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that one hammered. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. So he just clears the wall. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
They got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Here comes the throw. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And here is Michael Conforto. Right down to shoot. Strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Stays alive. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And it's second. In the air, right field. Andujar gets under it. And that will end the inning. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
And that one fouled off. Cabrera goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here's Miguel Andujar. In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. But no advance. That's ball one. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong in position. And there's one down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Ball one. That's inside.
Machado, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Next offering is foul back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. struck him out looking. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Now he steps out as time is granted. That one ripped, but foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that.
This sound like Stevie put ribbons in the sky, put them high, shatter glass ceiling, sprinkle piece of the pie. All rise, all lies, vehemently scrutinized.
We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Seiya Suzuki. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's in.
And a big swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Merrill takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Ball 1.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Gansby.
Swanson digs in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the rookie second baseman, Sung-Mun Song. That one fouled off. The 0-1. That's in for a strike, a slider.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 0-2.
Oh, that's just out.
Popped up. Swanson should have this one. And there's one down. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Ball one. Ball. That's inside.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-0. Now time called at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Next for the Cubs.
Crow Armstrong down. His dad, Matt, grew up a huge Cubs fan and passed that fandom along to PCA. When Pete was a young kid, he'd either have his dad take him out back to play baseball, or he'd put him in front of the TV and watch the Kerry Wood 20 strikeout game from 1998. Next pitch inside, ball 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 away now. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Bregman.
Ball one.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Machado throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
Alvarez.
Fouled off to the right. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he...
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Throw comes into second.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
On the ground. Corner over to first. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fall off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as...
Swing and a miss. Stop him out. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the 4th, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. Slider right there.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1-1 now. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
No, inside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. The throw into second. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The new pitcher in the game, Jason Adam.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That one fouled off. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's out.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Slider misses outside.
Really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here's Horner now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher.
And now here is Carson Kelly. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One, 2 now. Bush on second. Suzuki on at first with 2 down. 3-2 now.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. New inning getting started. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ty France. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Corner settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs. Now here is Sung-Mun Song. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Dansby Swanson stands in. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, David Morgan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Morgan, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's the ball. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Out to short, Pena. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
There's a swing and a drive. This one looks like trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder,
One out.
number 4,
Runner at second. Pete Armstrong will hit next. One out, a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Cubs,
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex
number
Bregman.
3, Alex Bregman.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. First pitch swinging.
Ball inside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Top 6.
Leading off the
Stepping in,
major league,
Freddie
the
Fermin.
catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Next for the Padres, Jeremy Pena, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Time call. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
We got
Time called.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Runners on the move. There's the ball.
Oh, he
Throw to third. Save. Double steal. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's down and in.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one's in there. Full count back. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Manny Machado to dish for a pivotal at-bat. Trent into the game.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Here comes the 0-1. Kick swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-1. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Kick swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Got him swinging. Miguel Andujar, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He was late there, strike 1. That's outside, and it's 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing the run. And that's a strikeout looking. And the Padres waste a chance. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Good Lord, gigantic.
He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that is out of play. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the sixth. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. The 0-2. Got it. And one away.
The batter, number 2.
One out man at first. Here's Nico. Wandy Peralta gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez under it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Pushing for more. Pushing his luck.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. They limit the damage here. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the DH for the Padres, Gavin Sheep. Caleb Thielbar. Handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Nope, that's inside.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Next for the Padres, Ty France. That one drilled left field, and there's a base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Song, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Oh, what a lunging grab. The throw in. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Slice to right, and foul ball.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. He got it right, though.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. One down. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. In the air to left center. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
To the right side, Song. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field. Top of the 8th. So they turn things over to the righty, Jacob Webb.
Number 71, Jacob.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Into center. And there's one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Started after it. Appeal to third. He did not go around.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 2-2. Bounce to the right. Busch. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the DH for the Cubs.
Now
Pitching change here, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Way out front for strike 2. Morejon, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Got him. One down. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-0. Out to short, Pena. Fires in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Out to short, Pena. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at the friendly. Finds. All set to start the ninth in this one. Yordan Alvarez now at the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One up, one down.
Fairly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Machado batting with one down, takes a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Cubs trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Padres with only one out remaining. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the air, left field. He's got it. And the Cubs putting the win here behind some great pitching and defense. The shutout in this one, 3-0 on final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.